You understand it's a hard to win in this league, up or whatever the odds say. We know we have a really good opponent coming in here in our house, and we got to protect our house. So that's the way we're looking at it.
When it's the team that a lot of people expect to be contending for a Super Bowl spot on the other side, is this a chance for you guys to kind of send a message and see where you stand?
I mean, yeah. I'm so against sending the message. Like we just want to go out and win. But this is a playoff caliber team. It's a championship caliber team, and obviously for us to get where we want to go, we have to beat these teams. We have to dominate these games and come out with wins. So yeah, it's a great opportunity for us to go up against honestly a Super Bowl caliber team.
Is there any frustration on your part about not finding the end zone yet, or is
Hell
that just something?
Nah, that's gonna come. It's gonna come. Obviously. We have to be better in the red zone in general, so that's obviously a goal of ours, is to score more points in the red zone. But my day will come, for sure.
Why has it been so difficult down there in the red zone?
Just us not doing the little things right. I fumbled the ball last week. We had a chance at points, had a turnover in the red zone, in the end zone. Like, we're just kind of shooting ourselves in the foot down there. And luckily our defense is really playing well and, in a sense, bailing us out at times. But I think we're on the right page as an offense, and we have the right mentality to go get it right.
Just more time to come up with a really good celebration, right?
Yeah, the pressure's on for sure. Going this long, I have to do something, and I'm not really a good dancer, so I got to think about it. But y'all see, whatever happens, happens.
How important is it to keep up the same momentum you guys had to get to that 6-2 start the rest of the way?
We just got to finish what we started here. We're 6-2 right now, top of the AFC South, and we just got to continue to come out here, prepare the right way, and as the season goes on, it looks like our schedule's getting a bit just, in the nitty gritty of it. So, we got the entire, AFC North that we have to play. So, we got to go head to head with those guys. Still got some divisional opponents here left, so it'll be good.
Does momentum carry through the bye week? Y'all on a 5-game winning streak, plenty of momentum. Does that carry through the off week?
Absolutely. I feel like it's a little bit better because you get to, really do what we did in the first half of the season, go out, dominate, get a break, and then come back and, just continue to just, like I said, just put your foot on the pedal and strive towards where we're trying to go.
What y'all have been able to do out on the road, does that speak to the mentality of this team, the way y'all have been able to be with those road warriors?
Yeah, absolutely. I would definitely say that's the sign of a mentally tough team. But I will say, our home record doesn't look as good, so we have to start to win in front of our home crowd.
How much has that been a sticking point this week?
I don't know if it's been too much of a sticking point, but the guys know we're a really good road team, but the reality of this league, you're not going to be in the road every week, so you got to come home and why not be able to win in front of a great fan base and do it for a great city.
What is the challenges of McCaffrey just lining up everywhere and being effective everywhere he lines up?
Yeah, he's a really good player. He can line out wide. He creates matchup problems with running backs, some safeties, and he's a player who can run the ball out of the backfield, get the ball on the edge, run through the teeth of the defense, and be able to line up and run whatever he runs out in the slot or whether it's at the number one position.
You got Kittle to go along with that too. Just one of those top tight ends in the AFC.
Right, absolutely. NFC, yeah, yeah, absolutely. So I would definitely say, a lot of tight ends in this league, they don't really like to block, and he's complete opposite of that, as he loves to do it. So that's something you have to take into consideration when you are playing him as well. He sells a lot of his blocking and able to get out on routes, and you just got to bring your hard hat. So.
What do you make of this notion that Brock Purdy is coming back down to earth and people are figuring him out?
This is my first time I ever faced Brock Purdy, and I think he's done a good job. I don't know how I've been watching film. He's been doing a really good job for his team, and so I wouldn't say, he's kind of went off earth or anything like that. I would definitely say, players have their games. Every dog has his day, and we'll see how this Sunday shapes.
This may be an elementary question, but of all the teams you face, does this one have the most weapons, and perhaps you guys have to man-mark account for the most guys on the field?
Yeah, I would definitely say, Yeah, my career this is probably this and when Tyreek Hill was over with Kansas City and Kareem Hunt was over there as well. That was another team I had to deal with over there. But this is probably number one, if not two. It'll be a good matchup. We have guys, they have guys, and it'll be fun.
Hey, Rayshawn, picking up on the Christian McCaffrey talk, I was talking about his explosiveness, playmaking ability. How much does going up against a guy like Travis Etienne, who's maybe just as explosive and has those dynamic abilities, helped you guys? And how will it help you going into Sunday?
Yeah, he does a lot of the things that Christian McCaffrey is able to do as well. Etienne is coming on really strong right now, and he's stepping into that role to where we need him to be, and he's able to catch the ball in the backfield, run through the teeth of the defense. As you guys can see, I want to say he's like number one in broken tackles, so he's able to do a lot for us, man. And pair that with a bunch of other guys out, in space, then our offense looks pretty good.
Self-scout, midway point on defense. You guys great against the run. Third down's great. Takeaways, number one. What needs to improve? What can be better for this defense down the stretch?
I just think everything. You want to always just try to come out here and be number one in every category. If we're not number one, then you need to improve on it. So, whatever we're not number one in, I don't really know. We don't really look at the stats like that. We do know we're number one in takeaways right now, but obviously we want to stay there. And every other category, get it up to par.
You've been on a couple of teams in Arizona that got off to fast starts and then slowed down in the second half of the season.
Right.
What did you learn from those experiences?
Yeah, just all the meaningful games are in November, December, and those are the games that you got to win. And, we've entered that territory. The beginning of November is the second half of the season. And we kind of learned it last year, too. Nothing mattered what we did before the bye. And then, we had all the opportunities to make the season what we wanted to make it. So it's just all about not losing sight, of what our end goal is and, just carrying on the momentum and, what got us to this point. And I think it's just, kind of clearing our minds. And, it's basically a whole new season. So, we get an opportunity to start it off the way we want to.
You mentioned how the team finished the year last season. Last year, this was when y'all really got hot. You're already 6-2 right now. Is there still another level that this team can take it to?
100%. We talked about it before, going into the buys. If you look at us offensively, I think we've only really put one game, together, as a whole unit. And the fact that our defense has been playing the way they've been playing, keeping us in the games, and we've been able to score enough, and that's how you learn how to win. That's what good teams do, but for us offensively, we need to hold up our end, and that's, becoming the offense that we can be in the second half of the season.
You know the Niners defense. The coordinators changed, but you have a sense of some of the people over there. How do you beat them? How do you take a defense that has such great pass rush and Fred Warner and stars at every level? How do you succeed against that?
Yeah, I think it starts with being efficient, being able to establish the run, and then, take opportunities in the pass game. They do a great job of limiting explosives. I think it's just taking what they give us, not getting too greedy, and just making sure that, we're not giving the ball to them. They have a great offense as well, and, one that likes to hold on to the ball. So for us, it's just taking advantage of the opportunities when we do get the ball and just putting ourselves in good positions to score points.
You guys have been on the road a lot, doing a lot of good things on the road, almost like a personality trait of the team at this point. How do you carry that over to the home field?
Yeah, it's just, approaching it the same way. And, when we're on the road, it's bringing your own energy, because when you're on the road, the team is all we got. You're in hostile territory. So, for us, it's just bringing our energy, coming there with a chip. And, now we're at home. We got our fans behind us. And, we got to use that to our advantage, because they've been nothing but great. And it should be an advantage for us playing at home. So, it's good that we were able to get a win at home the last time we were here, and, we're looking to build off of that.
Would you welcome your people negotiating on your behalf, or would you rather just wait till the end of the season at this point?
I'm just here to play football each week and and play the best of my ability.
Do the numbers catch your attention, though?
Of course. Obviously, you always want to see where the market's at, especially my position. Obviously, I see where those guys got paid, and it's like, okay, that's nice. But for what I want to do this year and things I want to achieve, man, it's don't settle. And so if I continue to find ways to be successful, then good things may come. But obviously I got goals and aspirations and things I want to achieve this year. Hell, I want to win the Super Bowl. So if I can continue to play at a high level, motivate, elevate everybody else around us to get to that point, then let's do it.
When the 49ers are healthy, meaning McCaffrey and Debo in the end. How taxing are they mentally to defend? Because they can do so much, they're so versatile.
I mean, I think if we, as a front, continue to do what we do, stop the run, I think if everybody, be in their gaps, we play gap sound football. Obviously, they like to do a lot of, different formations to get, but when you look at it, it's the same thing. So we just got to be gap sound, really be physical up front, take the fight to them. Obviously, they want to be a physical front, set the tone with the tight ends as well. And obviously, they have one of the best backs who can see all the holes. So if we can stay disciplined and stay within our scheme of the defense, I think Coach Caldwell has a great game plan of how we can stop these plays that they run successfully. If we could continue to do that, man, then those opportunities to rush the passer are going to be really high. But it just starts up being physical up front.
I'm excited to be here, and I'm excited to play for these guys.
Disappointed at first that 45 consecutive starts up there, and they seem to give up on you?
I would say a little bit. I mean, I feel like if anyone was in that situation, they would feel that way. But you gotta. That's just the NFL, and new team. I gotta learn all these people's names and get to know them. And the O-line's been great so far, and I'm excited to play with them and dominate next to them.
How about the role here in the room? Kind of being that backup, next guy up, a little different, or how are you going to embrace that role?
I'm just here for the guys. I'm doing what I'm told. If they want me to play, then I'll play. If I'm a backup, I'll be a backup. But I'm here to support the guys and get to know them and, learn the offense the best I can. And I'll be ready whenever, my number's called.
Fully healthy again?
I'm getting there.
Getting there?
Yeah, I would say probably 95%. We were talking about earlier that having an extra week was good for me. Getting the toe back healthy and everything. So it's exciting.
Is that when it was a toe injury, or?
Yeah.
It was a toe.
Yeah, just a little bit. Had a guy land on me.
Playing for a guy like Doug Peterson, how much does that excite you? Super Bowl winning head coach.
Yeah, for sure. And I've only heard positive stuff about Doug. My offensive line coach from college actually, once he figured out I got traded, called me, and I guess he played for him. So there's a little connection there. But I met Doug, and he's a great guy, and I'm excited to play for him.
I feel like everybody has a crazy Rauscher story. Do you have a crazy Rauscher story for us?
Not necessarily. I just know that we both share the love for Costco. I've already been to the local Costco. It holds up. It's a good place. I don't know if they have gas there, though. Do they? They do. Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't see that. I was bummed.
The one on Beach Boulevard. So yeah, go to that one.
Okay.
Yeah, or no, the one by the town center.
Okay.
I think they have gas. I might be thinking of Sam's Club. That's maybe sacrilegious.
Okay. I didn't see gas, so I was a little bummed
Sam's
out.
Club does have it. I don't know if that's like against the rules.
Costco, it's a different one.
Yeah.
It's different.
It's against the rules. My bad. I was gonna say
But
Sam's Club definitely does.
I'll have to look that up. I didn't look hard yesterday because the truck has, 3/4 of a tank, but we'll figure it out.
Did you guys fly or drive?
I flew. Fiance's not here yet, but I flew. They shipped the truck down here, took care of all that. So.
I know Van Lannen had to drive. He didn't tell you that.
Oh,
so
no, he
that's-
didn't.
That's why I was like,
Oh,
boy,
my
did you
gosh.
another expedition from
Wow.
that neck of the woods?
Just in general, where this organization is right now, on the come up, in the mix, in the hunt.
Yeah.
Good place to be right now, it feels like, right?
For sure. Everyone here is in a really good mood, and everyone's been really nice. I can't tell if that's from being 6-2 or. I'm sure it's because of sunny weather. I haven't been in a place with a bunch of sunny weather, so. But no, everyone's been really nice, and it's exciting to come into a contender, and hopefully I can help them out.